Hey, it's Steve Rosenbaum, and I've got a quick, down and dirty Evernote productivity hack for you. I want to show you what I do. I was talking with a friend of mine today and shared with him this technique. He thought it was pretty cool, and frankly, I thought maybe I better share it with everybody because it's one of my favorite things to do in Evernote. Here you are inside my Evernote. You can see I use this a lot, 8,606 notes, lots of notebooks, lots of tags. The key to Evernote is lots of tagging, lots of notebooks. Keep things organized. So if I have three notes that are related, I'm planning out second act success. I've got notes 1, notes 2, and notes 3. These are all three related, so I want to keep them together. So I highlight all three of them, and this screen comes up. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give them tags. So I'm going to call it second act success or second act. This way I always know that when I'm coming back to something, I can find it. So I use my tags a lot. I use a tag called planning. If I've got a planning document, then I know. So I will always know just by searching through my planning documents, my second act, I'll find these. But that's not enough. See, these three are related to each other. So I do this. I create what's called a table of contents note. Check this out. It has a link to all three notes. So if I go to any one of these, it's going to take me to the note. But here's where I take this one step further. I don't like to have these table of contents notes. In fact, I'll delete this in a second. What I will do is I'm going to copy this. I'm going to, I'm going to do a Control C. That's going to copy to my clipboard. I'm going to go back to the first note, and you can see here I type the word also C, and then I paste that there. Now I'm going to highlight all of this, including the also C, and I'm going to go to the second note. And I'm going to paste this at the top. Then I'm going to go to the third note, and I'm going to put it there. Now watch what happens. If I go to any one of these notes, if I go to the second note, I automatically see that I've got three notes in this series. Now as you can see, look, I'm on the second note here, but all three of these are linked. So I could go back to note 1 at any time. Now I'm on note 1. I can go to note 3, and there I am. Now, now that this is there, I don't like having these table notes around, so I'm just going to delete this note. Oh, where is it? Delete, delete, delete. I always just hit the, move note to trash. That's all I do. My trash is full of those table of content notes, but they're no use to me after I already paste this at the top. So that's what I do. I find it very, very useful to keep notes linked that way. Hope you enjoyed this Evernote productivity hack.